Hello, Africa. I thank you so much for joining me right here on Africanews. This is Sci Tech, and I am Ignatius Ano. There's no doubt that today's generation is surrounded by technology like smartphones, tablets, and e-readers. In developed countries, teachers, parents, and students have understood the growing influence of technology. Thus, investment and response to this have been encouraging. For instance, most schools in these countries are virtually taking the classroom online. In 2009, a state in the U.S., California, passed a law that required all college textbooks to be available in an electronic form by 2020. In 2011, lawmakers in another state, Florida, also ruled that public schools must convert their textbooks to digital versions. It is easier to say that given these developments, student familiarity and preference for technology translates into better learning outcomes. But a research by the World Economic Forum has found that this is not necessarily true. According to the research, while new forms of classroom technology are more portable and accessible, it will be wrong to assume the student will automatically be better served by digital reading. Here are some findings of the research. The research found that students overwhelmingly preferred to read digitally. The reading was significantly faster online than in print. Also, the students said they judged their comprehension as better online than in print. Paradoxically, overall comprehension was better for print versus digital reading. Plus, the medium did not matter for general questions like understanding the main idea of the text. But when it came to specific questions, comprehension was significantly better when participants read printed text. Here in Africa, schools struggle to get access to basic materials to catch up with their peers in the developed world. Solomon Simukoko is a tech enthusiast and shares his misgivings on this.
I have looked into the research and I found that they have overlooked a lot of fundamental facts, and that is the fact that they have looked at only one aspect of it, and that is, if you give digital media to kids, will that improve their education? What they need to look at is digital media is a tool. How would that type of information supplement what they're doing in class to create a more enhanced experience? For example, how would access to information, how would the fact that they have all the resources they need in a tablet improve the user's experience of information? Most of the time, they're looking at give tablets to people, give computers to people, and that will improve their output. So digital media is not a blanket solution in itself. You have to ask yourself strategically, how can we get it to work for us?
Simukoko agrees that some countries in Africa unfortunately struggle to provide basic learning materials to their children. However, he thinks there must be a real commitment, including proper investments, to make e-learning the future of education right here on the continent.
In the question of Africa, that's where it can really change the face of it. I remember when I was young, for you to have all the information you needed to have a 32-volume encyclopedia in your house, which, because my dad was a lecturer, we did have, but most of the kids never had that type of information. Now, you've got vast amounts of information available to kids to do research, to find out the same things which somebody who's in New York, is in London, Paris can. So Africa has an opportunity to use digital media to enhance e-learning. The only concern I have with e-learning is there's a lot of these schools which have come into the market to certify qualifications. I'm very concerned about that. It's important as all these technologies come in, we get good certified results.
Solomon Simukoko there is a tech enthusiast. Now, finally, a Ghanaian senior high school is winner of the Global Investment Award at the World's Robotic Championships held in Michigan, United States this month. The Opokwari Senior High School, based in Ghana's second-largest city, Kumasi, beats high schools from across the world, including India, China, Europe, Pakistan, and the host nation, the United States, to emerge as champions. A Facebook post said, although the team had won the national competition, they were disqualified on some rules and it took several negotiations before they were given the slot to represent the West African nation. The team appreciated God for steering them to this world competition. RoboFest is a festival of competitions and events with autonomous robots that encourages students to have fun while learning principles of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the STEM, as well as computer science. And that's it for Sci Tech, which came to you live from our studios here at Africanews in Point Noir, Congo. I am Ignatius Ano. Follow me on Twitter at Ignatius Ano. And also, remember to use the hashtag The Morning Call. Let me hand you over to Queen Jerry, Queen Hanan, and King Jerry, who have the rest of the show.